Thank you everybody for joining me, your host, Mike Knox, 3 X's, cause I'm hardcore. This is the best damn show on radio sports update for you. And without further ado, the biggest news, obviously, Brett Favre is back in the NFL. We reported this a week ago. We all knew 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago, that he would be back. But in the words of my founding father, Stephen A. Smith, the Vikings and Brett Favre has just become the Kim Kardashians of the NFL. I mean, my God, his teammates went down there to Mississippi and they smashed the homie. And that's how they got him back in camp. Also in news, the NBA, Carmelo Anthony, listen, this guy, he wants out of Denver. Can you blame him? The same thing with LeBron in Miami. I didn't like how he did it, but it's Cleveland, it's Miami. Okay, the sources say he's willing to sign a long-term deal with the Knicks. And yes, and of all teams, big shouts out to all my friends down there in Houston, the Houston Rockets. That's a shocker. But for me, as always, I don't put Chicago out of any mix. You know, I think everybody wants to be like Mike, you know, Mike Knox as well. So that's where you go. But this update, guys, is about one thing and one thing only. This Saturday night's show. Where will you be? The best damn show on radio will bring you the JMO segment that will shake the foundation of sports and entertainment. As we discuss, should sports athletes be considered as role models for your children? And not just your children, just for people in general to follow. As you know, if you joined the show, the JMO segment can get out of hand, out of control. We have Waz Shabazz, the one they call Waz, that brings a different element to the conversation, who is not a sports fanatic, he's a sports enthusiast. So he gives his opinions, you know, Big D from the Brick, the panel, the chat lines. It's a great and crazy segment. The JMO, the #1 rated segment on the show. Also, guys, coming up this week, we will also have on the show the fallout of SummerSlam. This week in wrestling. As always, we cover all sports and the future of the business and what we do. Guys, coming soon next week on the show, we will have no other than Little C's, formerly, or I'm not saying formerly, of Junior Mafia, to join us in our first ever fitness segment, as he brings us his new Hard Bodies DVD. You know, we got to get in that gym, guys. We got to get our fitness up for these ladies. You know, I'm not one to sit here and say I'm there yet, but I'm trying to get there. Okay, guys? But also on that show, if you have not joined the first ever, the best damn show in radio, Fantasy Football Draft, live on air, guys. The name of the fantasy league at ESPN.com is the name of the show. The best damn show on radio. That's THA. Okay, the password, Mike Knox. You know, three X's, guys. Okay, this show will be full of great fun, great surprises as we bring you the JMO as well, fitness. We got Little C's. We got the fantasy draft again, guys, live on air. Okay, when you want to say you're a part of history, the show makes history every week, as we are becoming, and where we are, the fastest growing, rising, most successful show on blog, talk, and internet radio, period. Guys, as always, where do you find us? blogtalkradio.com/thegame. That's THAV1. You heard it, guys. Version 1. Guys, come on. Celebrate, support the show. It's growing in numbers every week. You know the words. You want some of this right here? You bet enough. Want some? Come get some. You know why, guys? Because the champ is